Welcome back. We're going to get into a little bit of the 3 steps that we do on the ground that we do in the saddle. I advise you to do the things on the ground first and then doing this stuff in the saddle. So we're going to do the step 1, the United Circle, step 2, moving the hindquarters, and step 3, moving the front around. And these are the kind of 3 of the basics of things that I work on. Some of the first steps we probably work on depend on each mule. You first need to get them in a training mindset and then go work on this stuff. And also this stuff will help them get into a training mindset. So it all depends on where you're starting. So what I'll show you first here is the United Circle, is walking a circle and then moving the hindquarters and going into moving the front quarters around. So doing the United Circle, I want bend in the mule's body and head shape to the one side, to the inside of my circle. I want them walking around my inside leg. Then the hindquarters, I'll pick up on my right rein, slide down on my, let's say we're going to the right. I'm going to slide down on my right rein, move my leg into position 3, is back by the back cinch, and roll the hindquarters that way. And then for the third is moving the front quarters. I'm going to open up this leg, sit on the outside hind foot, and move her front quarters around by using my outside leg and pushing her through and letting her step through there. So I'll show you a little demo, and we'll probably follow up on some videos later on each individual one. But I'll kind of give you a little bit of demo and kind of tell you what I'm doing as I'm going along here. So we're going to start off here going to the right. I expect her to be inside of walking around my right leg right now and bending. She has a nice steady bend. I should be able to walk a good circle here. Make sure you're looking in the direction you're going. Don't worry, your mule's head won't fall off, so don't be looking at the head too long. Look at the direction you're wanting to go. So as you see here, she's walking pretty good circle here, keeping her bend, going in a circle here. So I'm going to move on to step 2, is moving the hindquarters. I'm going to go reach down with my right hand to my right rein, moving her hindquarters around. Going to have her step over with her front end and go back into my other circle, going to the left. She's wanting to follow the camera. So, and we'll do the same thing on this side, kind of show you what we're looking for. Something to keep in mind is, same as on the ground, how fast is she walking? Is she walking the speed you're wanting to walk? Are you wanting a fast walk, a slow walk, or a medium walk? So I'm going around here. She's doing decent here. I'm going to go move her hindquarters to the left, or to the right, using my left rein, my left leg, rolling the hindquarters all the way to the left. Here I'm going to roll them a little bit farther, and then I'm going to take my leg off and stop, and ask her to move through with her front end. Come right back through here, and then go right back into my United Circle. She is pretty sticky going from the left to my right circle with her front quarters. Not as smooth as she is with going from my right to my left. I'll do it one more time on each direction, give you an idea how it would look. So here she's walking the circle. I'm going to slide down, bring my leg back, moving the hindquarters. I'll do a little farther on the front quarters on this side. She's not there, she's pivoting, she's kind of finding her balance. She stepped back. I'll walk off into the other direction, going into the left. And through here, they should be nice and soft here. They should be given to your rein. They should keep that bend, be having a consistent walk. And we're still building that on her. It's a kind of a daily process that we try to do and build on it. So we're going to move the hindquarters there, let her stop, follow through with the front, see there she was a little sticky. I'm looking her to set back a little bit. There she's pivoting on that foot again. I was looking for her to pivot on this right hind leg on the outside. It's a turnaround, not a spin. Spinning the mule, she'd be when you're moving the front end on your horse or your mule. There's two different ways you can move the front end. You can have them sitting on the outside hindquarters or on the inside hindquarters. The inside hindquarters is a spin and the outside hindquarters is a turnaround. And that comes to being preference on what somebody wants to do. For me, on a younger mule, I like to do the turn on the haunches first, doing the turnaround, simply because it gets them sitting back and on that hindquarter, and I like to make them kind of shift their weight backwards. That's a personal preference. But we'll be doing follow-up videos on this later on each individual step. So those will be the 3 steps. And that's all I've got for you. And thank you for watching.